To spend some time with the moon, guys, and just have some meditation time. There was an interruption. Okay, that's how these things happen, you know. It's like a moth to a flame. So we got energy, luck, and dynamics. So Magician, the Wheel, and Temperance, with working with the Empress for productivity. But because there was an interruption, we're going to get a reshuffle. So our luck is changing because we're working with the feminine. And we need to, guys, like, that's truthfully the message. That's how we're going to hit our mark and hit our aim. We have to be balanced. It has to be the matter plus the energy. It has to be the 13 spheres of knowledge plus the energy to expand the 13 spheres of knowledge. And this is where we don't get caught up in, oh, the feminine's better than the masculine and the masculine's better than the feminine. Guys, we have both within us. These are principles. We need them to both come together to work. This is about an equation. And we need X to equal something, okay? Our manifestation. So if X equals our manifestation, then there is an order to an equation. And this is where we honor the masculine. This is where we honor working with the masculine. But because we need to stay balanced, we have to honor the feminine as well. And this gets back to, should get back to our principles. And that we need to honor it all. And that's part of our multidimensionality, where we're not going to start canceling things out because it can only be one thing. No, we're going to honor that it can be one thing. We're working with the masculine, but then we go back to working with the feminine, and it's all part of a creation. It's all part of the void and can go back into the void in order to create with the masculine again. It's a dance. Okay, so what's being activated here? Too cold for Biscuit Boo over here because I have the window open, and he's like, no, I left. Strength. Telepathy. And I don't know about you, but that sure looks like telepathy to me. Lit. This goes back to scribe messages from the Eve, Christmas Eve, where we were discussing the illuminated tree, knowing that these messages are connected. Now, the illuminated tree, visions. This was a vision that was had, okay, guys? And the tree was illuminated. This tree, deep-rooted in Mother Earth, crown dancing in the sky, possess nurturing energies. And this tree is here to inspire, to reach out and accept nourishment from the sun, cherishing the energy, transforming into food life. So this is the energy needed to expand the matter right here in the transformation. And the nourishment that's received because of this and our connection to food being life. Roots dig deep into the soul of the earth. Understanding earth gives life. Mother Earth plus grandfather sun. And this is connecting that food is energy and that there is energy for fuel, period. Okay, guys? So this is symbolizing air, water, fire, and earth, the elements coming together for powers, healing, rejuvenation, sustenance, and the magic. Here it is: telepathy, osmosis, and communication. Symboling antiquity, immense and enduring strength, protection, wishes fulfilled, blessings of nature, good fortune, family, stability, shelter, and security. Guys, this is so exciting to see. We're following our synchronicities and signs, and here they are today. That's spectacular. And we're working with the moon, something that's hidden, the devil. There it is, guys. What's our activation cards? And now we're working with the Emperor. So we're working with the Emperor. It's connected to our challenge here. We're going to work with the masculine. We're going to work with the energy. We're going to honor the feminine. We're going to honor the 13 spheres of knowledge in order to spin the wheel. And we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to manifest. And we're going to manifest a new beginning. Because, guys, we want to have a new beginning. Because this beginning is working to healing from the devil energies. Remember, that's the situation. Nothing good is going to come of this. So our activation is telepathy. Because we're going to go from telepathy to the sun. So we do have enlightenment here. We have a new beginning and the sun. Which is freedom. And guys, that's what we're achieving. We're achieving freedom. This is healing from history through the present moment to create this high vibe future. And right now it's freedom. And that goes to just show you the times that we're in. So we've activated the High Priestess. And there it is, our transformation with death, our release. So we have change and intuition. Okay, so we're going to allow change. We're going to activate our intuition. That's going to be released. That's going to be our metamorphosis right there. And we expand our dynamics with temperance. So what's being activated is electricity. Guys, and I got a vision of electricity with lightning before I sat down. So I know there's a connection to this because it is about a completion. There's the world. We're completing. That's why we're being challenged. Look, we're being challenged because we're completing what we've learned. Being tested, being challenged to actually use force. Remember from that scribed piece of information shared, we actually now have to apply the force from what we've expanded with. And it's at a different elevation, guys. We went through that gateway, leveled up. Okay? We went through this gateway, leveled up. We're ready to play our own too. So it all goes back to telepathy. Strength. Instinct is high when this card is shown. Though animal communications are appropriate in thinking of the issues at hand, much more is at the cruise. The simplistic interactions that spawn from that knowing place in your heart. Your gut's urging. This is a calming card. But who is really at peace? The ghosts of your past or the feline that interprets intuition? If the best inside you speaks, listen. And that is working with ego and spirit, ego and higher self, expanding our soul. That's why the moon was the next card out. something is hidden here, and it is connected to our intuition. Nutcracker. Nutcrackers tend to look like soldiers even when they depict another character, and they truly hold the representation of a soldier's job, to protect and display power and a knowing. This German custom, both of decoration and by traditionally used elements, they do really crack nuts, proposes the cycle of life. From the seed to the tree, to humankind, use inner strength and communications, as well as outer control and knowledge. So this goes back to inner authority, and this goes back to this message. From the seed to the tree, to humankind. And look at that, guys. We're talking about traditions we're going to carry forth. Like, there are some traditions we're leaving behind as we create the culture of New Earth through our traditions of our celebrations. And that's why birthing our celebrations anew is so important. But it's intention of the heart. It's like that person tells you, yo, you can't celebrate Christmas. That's bad. And it's like, no, I can celebrate Christmas. But I'm creating anew because I'm creating the culture of New Earth. So this means something to me. This time of year means something to me for a reason. But what's my intention of the heart? If my intention of the heart is to harm and to stay stuck in old earth templates that don't allow us the building of the new culture. And it's all going to be different for all of us, what we're called to be building. It's not all going to be the same. So right there, we have to honor our inner universe. And it's like, no, I see that this is a tradition that is going to be carried forth, like the Nutcracker. And there's a reason for that Nutcracker. It is symbolism for something. But I'm also going to allow it to be created anew. And this is a high vibe anew. This isn't, like some of the stuff that you can see that's lower vibrational that's being created is still of the old earth. That's not this. This is something that's going to allow working in symbiosis, the healing of the planet, the community, the coming together in order to work with this unconditional love and move forth. But this is a high vibe unconditional love. This is not, it's not toxic. Unconditional love has boundaries set in order to be able to stay high vibe. And it's honoring this. Guys, we're honoring this. Where are we going? The Heaven and Earth Tarot. And then, guys, I gotta get to getting everything ready, and I'll see you guys soon to eat and to celebrate. You know, this just reminds me of, speaking of celebrations and create a new, it's like, there's people that are like, oh, don't celebrate Christmas. It's so commercialized. It's a commercial holiday. But I don't believe that to be true. Once again, too, it's the intention of the heart. It's the intention of creating a new. And it's, to me, this time of year is about a feeling. In my family, it's always been about breaking bread together and coming together with a sense of community, a sense of purpose, a sense of love. And yes, we should honor that all year, but it does, to me, you know what, it's about the balance. We're going to have times where we're creating and we're working on what we're working on, and we're going to have times then when we come together and honoring too that, you know, as has been spoken about, the common thread of honoring the winter months. And not everywhere in the world is it warm during winter. Many places it's cold, and it's having these celebrations where we come together and honoring what's happening during those times of the year and the ties that we have, and understanding that many of these celebrations are sacred. They've just been twisted. This is where we can say, you know what, Christmas has been commercialized. Well, there's the hack on it. But if you go back to celebrating this time of year and what it means, it's, you know, the gifts that winter brings, and honoring the longest night and the shortest day of the year, honoring these long winter months. And you know what this actually means to, because guys, when you've experienced this, you know what this means. The winter can be very hard on you, But you can add the positive charge and say, okay, this is where we honor the seasons, the cycles. Okay, I have time now to read a book. I have time now to slow down and to get cozy with my family. I can really connect back to cooking in a different way. In the summer, we have so much sun. Things really change and it's really warm and we're really active. And in the winter, we have to honor slowing down. Like, guys, where I live, it's so cold when you go outside, like your chest, you feel it in your chest. You can't go outside without gloves on. I mean, it's minus 40 Celsius. Your fingers are going to fall off. And it's hard on the body. It gets hard on the psyche not to have that vitamin D, being able to just sit outside it and bask in it every day, not to ground with the earth, to be inside our domes on the days that we can, and to really make sure that we get outside and to honor the depression that the winter months can bring. But no, oh no, we get together. We're going to have this celebration, these special times throughout the year where we're going to honor, what's changing within the sky, coming together in order to honor Mother Earth with food. And yes, a gift from the heart. I can give a gift from the heart and not say, oh, I'm falling into some commercialized blah, blah, blah. That's somebody else's opinion of what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm creating anew. I'm creating from my old template to my new template. And what's your old template look like to your new template look like? And it's all going to be unique to each and every one of us. And we're going to stop attacking people and tearing them down. Especially when they're working so hard at building and creating anew. That's what this message is, guys. This message had to get out. And it's part of this. Well. Yes, for sure it is. I'm excited to see. I only saw the first card as it shot down the crystals. So we're creating peace. Well, perfected success with peace and the Knight of Pentacles. So we're moving forth with peace, with this hack, the Swords energy, working with the Swords energy, the Cups and the Swords, the Mother and the Sun, in order to move forth through the earth with Capricorn and expand. Guys, this is beautiful. But it's connected to electricity. It's connected to the Tower. And it's activated the Father with the Mother. We have the Feminine and the Fire. The Princess of Wands. This is the 13 spheres of knowledge and expanding it with the masculine. We have the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So guys, we will heal. We will expand. We will create anew. We will continue on. There's the Emperor. This is all about heat and expanding with the Father in order to see through our illusions. And there's an activation here, guys. There's an activation. I'm doing it. I'm going here. I'm feeling called to go here. There's some sort of activation. This has to do with what's hidden and what we're illuminating with the moon. That's the message. And it's how to expand here. We're getting a piece of bonus information here for this challenge, guys. And here it is right here, guys. You can see the Devil and the Sun. Entrapment to freedom. That is the connection right now from the Devil energies to the Lovers. And understanding is working with Spirit, the Sun, Fire, and illumination. There's an illumination here. And look at that tree. We have the illuminated tree. Again, there's so many signs and synchronicities within this reading today that have been such a gift from the divine. Thank you. We're going to expand off this further, of course, as the new year approaches. The White Light Oracles here. The doorway to the sacred. What is this connected to? Love these cards, guys. Love them. As the sun is coming up now. Okay. it's so beautiful to see that we're going from here to here through here. And there's a connection to what's happening in the sky right now in the time of year and how sacred this time of year is. No. Guys, need a reshuffle. Need a reshuffle. Because I'm so excited. I'm going to get a little frantic. I need to calm down. I'm excited to see what this is. There it is.